There are three groups when it comes to maintaining a car. The first group will only do maintenance once the car stops. The second group need 7 or more warning lights to be able to give it enough attention to take it in. Or the third group that actually follow good maintenance tips. Here are the basic maintenance tips of owning your own car. Next to me as always, Anna-Marie Meyer and Eddie Machane.
Thank you, Bobs. Reporting from the first group.
Reporting from the first group. Oh no. Luckily your car's fairly new, so it should last a little bit. Thank you very much. I hope we leave you better than we found you. Let's get into this episode. Number 1, read or at least understand your owner's manual, the basics.
It's browse through it. I think it's as easy as that. Newer cars don't come with owner's manuals anymore, but still go through your computer, your cluster, go through it, especially in that first day or two after receiving your vehicle, so that you just know what the signs are for.
What the basics
and
are.
what's the basic. The vehicle, normally on the newer models, if it's red, it's danger. If it's orange, you need to just get it checked out. Yeah. So those, and you need to know these. So yes. Vehicle to vehicle, they differ, but go through it, browse them. You don't need to go and investigate and do a deep dive in reading a manual. Just page through it. You're going to pick up the warning signs.
Absolutely. Keep up with preventative maintenance. Mr. Group 1.
Yeah, for sure. So it's either you do this or you put yourself in a position where if you're in business, if you work for a company, there might be delays, you might not be as productive as you want to. Maintenance is quite easy on a vehicle. It doesn't only include just changing your oil, right? Just once in a while, check your wipers, check tires, check brakes. If you don't know, just speak to someone that understands if it's time to change brakes, shocks, and you can stop at the service center once in a while just to ask them to check, will my car need this or that in the next future? If you're planning on distances, just make sure that your car is ready to take you there and back safely.
100%.
Yeah.
Stick to the service intervals and don't be a Eddie.
Yeah, well.
Number 3, don't ignore your tires. Now, when you are thinking context of tires, if you open the palms of your hands like this, that's the surface area that has contact on the road in the vehicle that you and your family are sitting into. Now, having said that, only 4 of this size area is touching the ground at all times. So it's absolutely important to make sure that your tires are in a roadworthy condition. As well as, I always give this advice, you can skimp on almost anything, never tires. Make sure that you put high quality tires on your vehicle that has been tested up to a certain speed to make sure that that vehicle performs the way it was intended.
True.
Yeah.
Okay. Check the car for dents.
I think it's not only dents, but in general, I normally, on delivery of a vehicle, I would advise the clients to do it at least once a month and not less than once every 3 months.
Yeah.
Keeps up the value.
Yeah.
Keeps up the value. Walk around it, check for dents, because that little dent can end up in rust. And you've got a full panel that you need to respray. So just check it out. Those little places where the water is going to just lay in your vehicle, because there's always a little groove where water can just stay.
Yes.
So if you can't do it once a month, at least just once every 3 months.
Absolutely. Get familiar with the warning lights. Very important.
Yeah, so I know it's almost festive time, and those lights are really not for decorations. They're there for something. So whenever you see that light,
It's not to make you festively jolly.
No. So whenever you see any unfamiliar light, please, if you don't know, ask, what is this about? You don't want to find yourself standing on the side of the road.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Get a trustworthy mechanic. So here's what I like to do. I like to pin them up rather against each other. So if you have a vehicle that you just got, go on a social site like Hello Peter or go on their Facebook page. Just have a look at their ratings according to their competitors. Pick the top 3, go and have your car assessed by all 3, and then compare what each and every one says. If there is commonalities but there's differences, then you'll see, okay, these two quote a similar problem. This one has come up with a different problem that will cost you 8,000 or 9,000 rand. That way you'll be able to pick the mechanic that is trustworthy, and that will not rip you off, because let's face it, everybody's out there to make money and you are out there to save money. So that's the way that I do it.
Yeah.
Lastly, are you ready?
Yes.
Know when something is wrong.
I think it's just getting to know your sound. I always explain it in a sense where I've got a young boy that I know is into the vehicle, it's learners, it's license. So you need to listen to know when to change gears. So it's the same way. Just know the sound of your car. So if you get in it, don't switch on the radio full volume like some of us do. So just leave it on for the first 5 minutes of your traveling. That's all you need to do. Sometimes only the first 2 minutes.
Yes.
So that you can just hear, is there a flat spot on my tire? Is it maybe a bit of a rattle somewhere? And your engine, you will immediately, even on a clutch, you will hear if there's something wrong.
Yes.
So sound is very important to your vehicle to get to know it.
Fully agree.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this episode.
I enjoyed
If you
it
guys did too, please leave us a comment and hit the like button.
And subscribe to our channel.
Please remember to ring the bell.
Thank you very much. Take care of yourselves and each other. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.